Welcome back, viewers, to Breaking Point 3.0. I would like to apologise for the delay in getting the second episode out. We've had friends up for the weekend, and then I've been busy and doctor's appointments, etc., etc. So I've not had a chance to record as much as I hoped to. But yeah, we're going to go get into Chapter 2. If you haven't seen Chapter 1 already, the link for it will be somewhere on the screen right now, so go check that out. Big Boss spoilers, of course. And if you haven't seen that one, we have a pretty competitive car this time around. We was at Imola, we had a brush with Max Verstappen, but we recovered well to take a podium place. And we're going to get to Chapter 2 and see what's next for Konnersport this season. Austrian Grand Prix mid-race as the paddock heads for the picturesque Styrian Mountains for the Austrian Grand Prix. Both Jackson and Mayer are hoping to maintain the team's momentum deeper into the season. So, of course, we did play as Aiden Jackson in Chapter 1. And I assume we're going to stay with him for Chapter 2. As we breeze past a Red Bull there, 11 laps remaining.
Excellent start, Aiden. Now's our time to push. Come on.
Copy that. Overtake Norris before lap 13. Okay. And this is a track that I am generally decent. Oh, Norris is in first place. Caddy sets the fastest lap of the race there. Albon is out. 5 laps to catch and pass Norris. Yeah, if you remember from part 1 that I am not a great driver on this game at all. So expect collisions, expect flashbacks, expect me running
Battery
wide.
charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
And we are going to see if we can catch Norris in time to complete this objective here. As we come around this final corner, we get a great run down signs. ERS and DRS wide open. We'll breeze past him there. Next up is Charles Leclerc. So we take turn number 1. We will throw some more ERS on, use some of this. And we will have DRS on Leclerc around here as we go very, very deep there. Just about managed to keep it on the track. As we gain on Leclerc. Remember, we are on hard mode as well. And he went more defensive than I expected. I was not paying enough attention there. As we touch the back of Leclerc. It's not really supposed to try and go around the outside, is it, Juna? Yeah, but we are on hard mode here. I'm gradually turning to soft, so I currently have I've been braking down to medium. Haven't changed any of them from episode 1. We'll probably keep everything as it is for the rest of Breaking Point. Maybe go up to a more difficult setting if needs be, and to the extreme one, but we'll see how that goes. As we go into turn 1, that is definitely off the track, that's corner cutting, but the game hasn't penalised us for it, so we're going to take it regardless. And try and get George Russell here, goes defensive, we get to the outside. And again, we keep it on the track just about. And don't get DRS there because we've overtaken just before the line. Apparently we overtake Bottas there, Max Verstappen up next, and then Lando is another 2.5 second half up the road from him. We've got 3 laps to close up 3 seconds. We've got a bit of traffic as well. There's a single car between Verstappen and Norris. It's the news out of the way. Is that Logan Sargent? It's Daniel Ricciardo. As he moves out of our way decently. I mean, there's not many places he could go there. If we open DRS once again, we're going to throw ERS on.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Into turn 1. Closing on Verstappen here. And we're just going to breeze past him with DRS and DRS. And that just seems to be my line on that corner now, apparently. Of course, Max will have DRS. here, but it will matter because we are superior, probably with the difficulty setting as well. But we're going to take it, you know. Now the question is, are we going to get a cutscene here as we get past Lando? Or are we going to get a new objective? We'll look to do it on the start-finish straight as we set 2 purple sectors as well in this lap. Pro ERS on right there, get in behind him, split screen, ERS, ERS. And we do get past Norris. And we do have a cutscene.
Some brilliant laps out there at the Red Bull Ring today, especially from our race leader, Aiden Jackson.
And his teammate, Mayo's making up ground out there as we speak.
An impressive overtake on the cards. Is it? Is it? Yes, it is! Mayo moves another place closer to her teammate in first.
So are we going to get team orders here? We're going to switch to Callie.
Aiden's in
We are.
first.
Copy that. Aiden is in first.
Can I catch him?
Let's go and find out, mate. Come on.
I can catch him.
So we've now switched over to Callie and our objective is to win the race. We are 7th position right now. 7 laps to go to make up 8 seconds. DRS
A gap
and
of
DRS
8
on
seconds
signs are gonna go
separates
to the
you.
inside of him. Next up is Russell and Leclerc as we put that corner once again, but we seem to be allowed to get away with it, so we're going to keep doing it as much as we can. Let's go to the inside there of Russell. Oh, and there was nearly contact with Leclerc, and that's going to force us to run a little bit wide, but we keep it on this
2
circuit.
cars in one go. Great job. Really impressive. Aiden is 3 places ahead of you right now. A 6-second gap separates you.
So we've gained 2 seconds already on this first half lap. But we did push very hard with the battery there. And of course we have double DRS, which Aiden won't have leading this race. But we are down to less than a second a lap to go.
And that's a 6-second gap.
DRS here as well. We'll throw that on and we're going to slipstream Bottas.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
And on to Verstappen. We don't get DRS on the straight, but we will. Should on this next straight. So we're going to...
The gap's 5 seconds
left it
now.
a little bit late to brake that time. That's the one corner I still can't get my braking zone right on. Can we make a move down the inside of Max here maybe? We are going to make it happen. Force him a little bit wide. We go wide. Just about. Keep 2 wheels on the circuit. And we've got 2 seconds to Lando Norris. 4 seconds to Aiden Jackson.
Okay, Aiden's a couple of places up on you. There are 4 seconds between you.
This is Lando up ahead of us. Let's see what we can do here. And of course I will be leaving even these videos completely unedited, so I apologise for any silences in there.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. The gap's 3 seconds.
But as I say, I'm not a great driver as it is, so it is nice sometimes to focus up and, you know, see what I'm doing. But this is also the first time that I've really recorded proper content on this game. I've done, you know, the odd few races for previews in the past. Let me get honest there, it's sensible. But they've just been, you know, like one-off races. They haven't been story mode, my team,
And the
etc.
gap is 2 seconds.
So this is my first real experience with live com on a, I'm going to say semi-serious mode. So yeah, feedback appreciated, and I would also like to thank everyone while I'm here for the support on the first video. It wasn't a video that I promoted anywhere, Um, it's been a long while since I've put any videos out on this channel.
Okay,
but we've
Aiden's a
had
couple of
some
places up on you,
great
and 3
numbers on that.
seconds separate you.
Butch Norris's backside there. But yeah, we've had some great news on that, so I do appreciate everyone that watched that video as well. I expected, you know, maybe like 2 views from friends and or family.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
2 seconds now to Aiden Jackson, who of course is this guy right here in front of us. 3 laps to go. And I'm guessing we're not going to get team orders, so we're going to have to do it ourselves. We'll have 2 laps remaining once we cross the line. Should be pretty straightforward, really. We'll try and play it sensible. I mean, that is obviously not going to help my tyre taking that corner how I do, but it just seems to be how I'm consistently taking it at this point, so... I'm also not quite sure why I have the racing line on the corners, because, as you probably noticed, I ignore it most of the time. So that's probably the next thing we turn off. I'm not 100% comfortable with a lot of the circuits. I haven't played an F1 game in quite some time. Obviously, I had last year's game. Well, I've had the last couple of years' games.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
It's a bit deep into turn 1 there, but we should get Aiden here. We're going to give him space. Try and slow it down for this corner. Use the battery on the exit. Pull away, and that should be the race victory for Carly Mayer here on the final lap in Austria, and a 1-2 for Konnersport as well. Now I also don't know how long these chapters are. I still plan on doing a chapter per video, which may mean that some videos are short, some videos are long. So yeah, we're just going to sort of see as we go. I haven't played any of this since I played Chapter 1 the other day. As Carly takes the checkered flag and the race victory.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Woo! Yes!
In a league of their own today, and what a day for Konnersport.
It really is, Crofty. There'll be people out there wondering when was this team going to slip up, but so far they haven't. It's been a great performance from both of their drivers.
And that performance puts them in 2nd place in the Constructors' Championship within striking distance of Red Bull. Can they top the table? Well, with performances like that, I'd say they could. So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. And what a treat it is to see Konnersport taking the top spot. That's a well-earned victory.
So, Konnersport with a 1-2 there, and as you mentioned, striking point of the lead in the Constructors' Championship.
Callie, congratulations on first place today. How do you feel?
I feel pretty fantastic, Natalie. I'm going to go... We go growing in praise, or say proud of myself. I'm going to go with
Thanks, I feel good.
confidence.
I'm feeling more and more confident with each race, and I felt in control from start to finish out there today. And this is exactly where we want to be, not just fighting for the podium, but fighting for the outright win. It just proves to me that I can be out there beating the best, and it proves to the team we've got what it takes to compete at the highest levels of the sport.
You had to go through your teammate to secure victory today. So, come on, what was it like taking on Aiden out there?
I mean, always fun. We're going to go sensible with the team.
Well, Aiden and I are good friends off the track these days, and I'm always aware when it's him out there. I'm never going to be too aggressive with Aiden in a situation like that, just in case I hurt the team's chances. So I'd honestly rather it was Max or Sergio, but, you know, you've got to push regardless of who's in front of you.
Well, today has moved Konnersport up to second in the table for the first time ever. But can you sustain this level throughout the rest of the season?
I mean, obviously it's going to be tough, but we're going to do everything we can to improve.
Yeah, we're not just going to sustain this level. The goal is to improve it. We've worked too hard to get here just to let it slip now. We're not going to reach second place and be content. We've got to capitalise on this momentum and keep pushing and aim for the top. And honestly, I think days like today show that we've got what it takes to get there.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
No, thank you, Natalie. Dominant performance from Konnersport at the Red Bull Ring has served to silence any remaining doubters regarding the team's current place among Formula One's elite. But with a target now firmly placed on their backs, how will the team respond? How indeed? Let's go find out.
Thank you for staying behind. Konnersport's flying this season, flying. We're one place behind Red Bull. But it's a long season. I won't be around for a race or two. I have a bit of business I can't avoid. So I thought we'd get together and make sure that you understand what I expect from you in my absence.
Well, you said it yourself. We're flying, right? So we just keep doing what we're doing.
No.
Oh.
Look, if we're to catch Red Bull, take Konnersport to the next level, each of you is going to have to step it up. Devon, you need to take charge more. You're a butler, a man of action. You need to start acting like one.
What's Casper said about that?
Callie, in my absence, follow Devon's lead. No arguments.
Finally.
Casper will be calling the shots, as usual. But Devon speaks for me. Is that clear?
Sure. No problem.
So, when we reach the top of the table, Konnersport will no longer be the hunter, but the hunted, and every team will be gunning for you. So, Aiden, if there are any disagreements anywhere in the team, don't be afraid to step in. Casper is going to be coming under increasing stress over the next few races. I need to make sure there's someone there with a cool head, able to smooth things over. And to keep half an eye on these two. Now, does everyone understand what I want them to do? Have I made myself clear?
Crystal? Of course.
Sure.
Good. I think we're done here. Remember what I said? You can close the door on your way out.
So Davidoff being himself in a way, but also seems like something is off with him. So, yeah, maybe we'll see what happens there. Are we going to get a phone call like we normally do? Maybe not. We'll just flick through the news, etc., etc. here. So obviously, there we go. I'll flick through the news and the socials in the background while we listen to the call.
Mum,
Congratulations, Cal! I was screaming at my TV.
All nice things, I hope.
You are the best driver on the grid right now. There, I've said it.
Thanks, Mum. How's everything?
Oh, well, funny you should ask. I've just had a call from your father.
You answered?
I suppose I was curious.
What did he want?
Well, he called to talk about you. Isn't she doing well, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And then he wished me well. And he said he had to take another call, and he went.
Weird.
Has he mentioned me at all?
I mean, we don't really talk.
No. Of course you don't. Sorry. Suppose not. Anyway, darling, well done again. I'll let you go, sweetie.
Bye, Mum.
So yeah, me personally here, I'm wondering if there is something going on with Davidoff. In the background, health-wise, maybe. Especially as we just had that call from Kelly's mother, Evelyn, saying, he wasn't quite himself in a way. Team, I want to take a moment to recognise the hard work each of you is putting to get us where we are. The past few races have shown what Konnersport is capable of, and I couldn't be prouder to see this team genuinely fighting for the top spot. Keep up the excellent work, and let's keep pushing. The momentum's on our side. There is no limit to what we can achieve if we keep this up. I truly believe that. Best D. Casper says, unbelievable, impressive drive. The team's in really high spirits right now, and your contributions are a big part of that. Congratulations, Callie, and thank you. Cut the tail end of your post-race interview as well, and you're right, certainly in the beginning we're capable of so much more. Enjoy today, it's your moment, but the real work starts now. Catch you at a debrief. And Ben, who's our agent, says, come on, what a performance. Needless to say, my phone has not stopped ringing since you crossed the finish line. Interview and press requests coming in left and right. We're going to have to manage your schedule carefully, but there'll be some great opportunities to get your face out there if you keep driving like this. It's going to be a busy week next week. You only have yourself to blame. We'll call later to discuss some changes that Casper has greenlit then. And that is going to be the end of this chapter. So like I say, a relatively shorter one this time, I believe. But interesting developments. Obviously, Konnersport is still going well, still up there fighting. We'll see what the next chapter brings and see if we can find out a little bit more about Davidoff and what's going on there. But yeah, that is going to be me in this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Get to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I will see you tomorrow for Breaking Point chapter number 3. Ciao.